just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.
Good morning, YouTube fam. It's your girl Lia back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it is a solo trip vlog, and today's solo trip, we're going somewhere a little different than the last vlog. The last solo trip vlog, we went to Asheville, and it was technically a solo trip with my little one, my little win-win, my little dog, but this time ain't none of that dog stuff. Ain't none of that dog stuff. And this time we're not going to Asheville, which is 2 hours from me here in Charlotte. This time we're going a little farther. We're going a little further. We're going on a beach trip. And that beach is Key West. You guys saw from the title. Today's video is going to be a vlog on my trip, solo trip to Key West. Now today is Friday, June 11th. It is 6:20 a.m. Woke up early this morning to get ready for my flight to go down to Key West. It's just a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday trip. So just a kind of a weekend. I say just kind of but a 4-day weekend explosion. And I know I'm gonna get this question. I get this question all the time. When I post something about me doing something solo, it's always people like, oh, you don't either one have friends to go with, or two, I'll go with you, girl, I would have went with you. I'll get comments, I would have went with you, girl. It's a purposeful solo trip. I have friends, I have family, I have the things, but I'm purposefully choosing to go on this trip solo because I want to have a solo trip. I want to experience these things. I've gone to the movies by myself. I've clearly gone to Asheville by myself. I don't mind eating at restaurants by themselves. So a lot of people have issues doing stuff solo, and I get it. It can be weird. It can be awkward those first few times going to the movies, sitting down by myself. But when you think about it, you're sitting in the movies and you're looking at a screen and you're watching a movie. I mean, you're not supposed to be talking to the other person, you know. I get it. I get the body beside you. You feel like it needs to be there. It really doesn't. It don't gotta be there, because the movie's still gonna be happening whether you're sitting there by yourself or with 5 other people. I guess the walking out and talking about the movie part is important, but nonetheless, solo things are okay. And just because you go somewhere solo doesn't mean you don't have people. Clearly, you've seen tons of vlogs. I went to Disney World with friends. I've been to New York with friends. I've been on a cruise with family. I've been on a cruise with friends. You've seen all that. This is a me time. Leah wanted a little bit of Leah time, and that is what I'm going to take you along on the journey of today. So got up early. Flight is at 10:22, so I'm going to take a shower. They have been saying that Charlotte Douglas International Airport has been having a TSA shortage, so it's best to get to the airport pretty early. And Winnie's not here. Winnie is not here at this current moment. I know all the Winnie stands out there are sad, but Winnie is not here at the moment because she's not coming on the ship. This ain't a dog trip. This is a me trip. Solo dolo. If you want to go on this ride, want to go on this solo dolo thing with me, let go. So makeup is done. Just a little light beat. I got my airport jumpsuit on, life jumpsuit on. Just wear this jumpsuit whenever the moment calls for it. And then got my shoes. And then I always pack a carry-on. I was trying to think of the last time I've ever packed more than a carry-on bag, and I think it has been like 5 years since I've traveled without a carry-on. You guys know I travel for work a lot, so I use this for work. I wear the same shirt and the same slacks I did buy this bag from Target as my, you know, carry-on backpack, because when I travel for work, I wear my work backpack, but that's not fun. So I got this bag from Target. Gonna put my iPad in there. So I'm all packed up, ready to go. Got everything I need, and we are about to head out. It is now 7:36. So I want to get to the airport by 8.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from.
So, made it to the room, and this is what the room is giving. You got your bathroom. This is what hours of flying is. It is now 1:22 p.m. They let me check in early. I think check-in time was like 3, and I was like, my flight landed. What am I supposed to do? And then this is the bathroom. Let's see how the shower's looking. Okay, not bad. And then I'm assuming closet, bedroom. Pretty regular, pretty regular, pretty regular. And then my view is obstructed by this lovely palm tree. Not that I don't love palm trees. I just like, you know, natural sun. So yeah, I got this obstructed view, which nonetheless doesn't really matter because I want to be exploring. I want to, you know, see what's out here. So I'm really just gonna put my clothes on or change attire, maybe like sit down for a minute, just for a minute, and then see what is in Key West a wee bit. I did not come here to just, you know, chillax. I edited my last review for my last hair on the flight, got that. I did the first pass. You guys know if you watch my videos, I do a second pass later. So now I guess I'm gonna see what outside got. I'm staying at a DoubleTree in Key West. So this is a DoubleTree. So really quickly wanted to show you guys this swimsuit. So I got a comment in my last vlog, well, my last beach vlog, not my last regular vlog, but my last beach vlog. And it said that, I can't remember the exact comment, but it either said something about you could pull more people if you had worn 2 pieces, or you could show off your body more, have a man. It was something alluding to the fact that I could not pull anybody in a 1 piece. And I wear what I want to wear. I feel like every single video or every single photo you've always seen of me is in a 1 piece because that's what I feel comfortable in. That's my comfort zone. But I want it to be known, honey, I can wear a 2-piece if needed. It just looks disproportionate. Again, very top heavy, bottom. We weren't blessed. We weren't given what we were supposed to be gave. I am P-shaped. It is nothing. It is nothing down there. But I feel more confident in a 1-piece, but don't get it twisted. Your girl can wear a 2-piece too. Your girl can wear a 2-piece too. I just need to be stated, need to be known. I got this. So the bus for downtown leaves at 2, so I have 10 minutes to get downstairs, but I just wanted to show you the outfit that I'm wearing. I bought this 3 years ago, I feel like, and I never wore it. I got it from Fashion Nova, and that shows you how long ago, because I have not shopped at Fashion Nova for the last 2, has it been 2 years since I said it? I don't know, I don't even remember the reasoning for me stopping shopping at Fashion Nova. Probably was something big, but I've not shopped there in like 2 years, so I think it's been 3 years since I bought this. I think I bought it for a cruise, never wore it, so I was like, let's wear it to the downtown area. So the shuttle takes you downtown every hour on the hour, comes back and rotates you. So we're gonna see what downtown Key West has to offer. Let's go.
I'm not the girl give me too much chances, I don't care if I am fencing brighter. Yeah, 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 oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh, baby, I don't need love. Hey, hey. 'Cause the love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you.
So I have made it back to the room. It is 5:41 p.m. and whew, I am tired. I have a lot of sand. I was like looking at my little butt and I was like, I got a little sand right here. I got sand pretty much everywhere. I tried to knock it off before I got in the bus, but I was like, I didn't bring a beach towel. I didn't really plan on going to the beach. I really actually just planned on just exploring downtown, seeing what downtown had to offer. But as you saw, I found a little beach, not a beach that I had known about. So I had looked up Key West beaches before I even came here, so I knew the beaches I wanted to go to. But I saw that little nook and I was like, oh, let me just chill out here. It was not as crowded, so I decided to partake in that. I went and got me some oysters. I posted on Instagram to see if you guys were oyster fans, and overwhelmingly not. But it was like almost 40%. It's 40% now. Tomorrow morning it'll probably like 30% yes, 70% no. I know overwhelmingly I am in the minority when it comes from my love of oysters. I love eating oysters at beach places. I eat oysters in Charlotte. Like there's what's my favorite oyster? Eddie V's. I think in Charlotte is one of my favorite places for oysters, but I do love a good oyster anytime I'm at the beach. So there might be an occasional couple of more oyster days, and you just need to be prepared for that. I'm gonna try key lime pie. I'm in Key West. I've never had key lime pie before, and I found a place. TikTok actually gave me the recommendations for food and beaches, so I'm gonna go for that. I'm going to try some key lime tomorrow. Go to the beach I wanted to go to. I think it actually closes at 5, and I think it's near where the cruise ships dock, because I saw cruise ships in all the pictures of the beach, so it must be near that. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I might go to the Tropical Garden Butterfly Conservatory. That looked really cool. You guys know I love plants and anything nature related. My boring tail would find that cool. I keep yawning and it's like, why am I so tired? I did have a couple of drinks, but I have been up since 6. I've been up since. I need to take that into account, and I flew on a plane and I've done all this stuff. So maybe, this is just day 1. This is like travel day, but Saturday and Sunday, I'll have a little bit more energy. So maybe I'll reconnect with you guys tomorrow. Might just shower and order maybe one more drink from our little bar here, get me a little, couple of fries or something, and then KO for the night and reconvene with you guys tomorrow. So to see me tomorrow fresh faced and ready for the day, stay tuned. Good morning. It is Saturday and it is 7:36 a.m. It took me everything not to say good morning, beautiful people. I watch a lot of Cameron. If you don't watch Cameron, her blogs, I watch them. She pretty much puts up 1 a week or maybe 2 a week. I watch them weekly. I think she's an amazing content creator, and she does the legal tea. She's the legal influencer on here, so follow her here on Instagram. But I wanted to say that so bad I had to catch myself. But good morning, 7:36 a.m. Early in the morning, I guess, for some. For vacation, for me, it's just hard to sleep in on vacation. It's not hard for me to nap. I can nap, but I can't necessarily sleep in, like sleep till 11. I don't know how some people do it, but I think it's the different bed element that is kind of throwing me off. But it's totally fine, because what I want to do first is go get some breakfast and then start my day earlier than I did yesterday. There are a couple places I want to go that have actual hours, and so wanted to catch them in the great hours, the early morning before it gets too super hot and sweltering here in Key West. I want to seize the day. So I am going to get breakfast. I am going to shower, and then I am going to put on a little bit of makeup, put on my clothes, and then head out for the day. Now, I did get a question on YouTube last night, and I wanted to address it right now. I screenshot it so I could remember to address it this morning. I get this question in every single vlog that I do. I get the question of what camera do I use. It's without fail. It's at least going to be one question on it. And I think it's confusing sometimes, because sometimes you'll see me holding up my phone in like a reflection of a mirror. Sometimes you'll see me holding up my camera in the reflection of a mirror. So right now I'm using my camera, but also throughout this vlog I'm using my phone. It's probably in every single vlog a 50-50 split. So 50% of the time I'm filming with this, 50% of the vlog I'm filming with the camera. A good way to tell is when I film with my camera, I'm typically in my home. If I'm filming with my camera, I'm typically in my home. Like right now, I'm not around anybody. But if I'm out and about, so say in the airport shots, say I'm filming myself. So for example, like when I filmed in my last vlog, me talking to the camera, filming my first week thoughts on my last hair. What's filming me filming myself is this phone. So if I'm out and about in public, if I'm at a public place, it's always gonna be my phone, because this feels weirder to bring out. Probably after this shot that you're seeing right now, everything will be shot with my phone. So it's a 50-50 split. Probably more so 75% of the time I'm filming with this, 25% of the time I'm filming with the Canon G7X. And sometimes it's just what's closer to me. Like sometimes I could be in my room and I'm still filming with this because it's just closer to me. Both great quality. If anything, this is higher quality than my camera. This shoots in 180p and this shoots in 4K. So just a little bit higher quality with the phone, quite honestly. So if you have an iPhone, I don't know when they started doing 4K on the iPhone, maybe at the 10, maybe the X is the first time they got into 4K. 8 Plus might have 4K, but if you have anything greater than that and it's an iPhone, I cannot speak to Androids. Not that I have a beef with Androids, I just don't know them that well and how they shoot video. So phones, do not sleep on them for vlogging. But nonetheless, let's get this day started. So I am done, cleaned up, and makeup done. So I have my swimsuit for the day on. Today's swimsuit, of course, from Target, 2-piece, high-waisted. Bought it a couple weeks ago, so should still be in stock if you're somebody else. Again, I think I have the largest chest size that they had available in stores. So if you're like bigger than me, which a lot of you guys, you know, say, hey, I'm a GH, triple GH, then maybe they don't. But if you are like a 34, am I 34? 36 triple D, that is what I have going on right now. I have the largest. They only go up, I think, to double D's, but this is the largest size. And yes, again, I like a little bit more high-waisted. I wish I had gotten another high-waisted one. The blue one was cute yesterday. That is just sitting here right here. The blue one was cute yesterday, but I do like more. This makes me feel a little bit more secure in my, you know, upper region, my stomach area. I'm gonna head to the beach today and then head to the conservatory if I can. I'm gonna put on something on top of this, of course. Again, this is me filming with my phone. If you guys want to see how it looks me filming the same thing with my Canon. Sometimes the Canon isn't better than the phone. So you see what the phone is giving right now. So Canon in the same area. Canon is right here. You saw it wiggling. And then you see how it's darker. Sometimes the Canon just isn't for it. You just have to set the lighting. You have to do a lot more. This is a little bit, sorry, I'm shaking out, but this is a little bit more, you know, color appropriate. This is giving. So again, that's why a lot of times I do just end up using my phone for most things. But I'm gonna put my cover up on and seize the day. Just an update, this is the one I'm gonna go with. I got this from Amazon, and it's just like a little, you know, easy to take off, little long, very long. I'm kind of short, so kind of long dress, but yeah, but this is what I'm going to wear on my leisurely day. Let's go. The pool area is super nice. I took a tea tour just because I wanted to get towels when I went to the beach, but then I realized I wanted to sit here for like a quick second. It's so cool. Like, it feels so warm. Like, this is like, the bar doesn't open yet. It's still 9, it's before 10. I think my bar might not open till 10, but yeah, it's like a nice little pool area, and it's not crowded at all. So kind of got it to myself until probably people start waking up and it's 11 and everybody comes. But so nice. So I just got to Fort Zachary. You can drive through or you can walk through. Either way, it was $2.50. I was like, is it cash only? And she was like, no, but the last person paid it for it. So paid for the next person to come in. So it's $2.50. But I didn't have to pay because I was like, oh, right on time. She was like, yeah. I was like, am I supposed to pay it for it? I didn't. So I don't know, were we supposed to continue this? I might have just broke a cycle, I don't know. But nonetheless, walking through the path to the beach.
I'm not that girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh, baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause I love, I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you.
So my next thing on the agenda was to go by the butterfly museum, but I don't know if y'all can tell, I went to the bathroom to try to clear it up. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm a little thirsty. All the water bottles are sold out of the vending machines. I had to get a soda. That didn't do anything. So I think I might go get my key lime pie, try my key lime pie, maybe save the butterfly for tomorrow. I don't know if they're open on Sunday, but I know I can't do it right now. I'm too tired. They close at 5. It is 12:30, so I would have time to explore. It's just that, like, I'm tired. And I was gonna walk to the key lime pie place, but child, I am tired. So I am going to Uber to it. I'm gonna Uber to it. Lazy me. I'm glad I came when I did, because it looks like the line is getting longer and I don't want to deal with people, so it seems like the best time to come is pre-noon. Okay, so I decided to walk to the restaurant. It is an 8-minute walk, and I was like, I can't Uber there and it'd be a minute, but Ubers are like extreme over here. Like they definitely jack up the prices for this being a destination city. So I'm just going to bite the bullet, walk the 8 hours, and sit my happy tail down, get me a water, get me my pie, and yeah, enjoy the vibes. So back in the room, feels like it's way later because that sun drains me. I don't see how people could stay up or do like beach cities from sun up to sundown because that sun sucks out time. It is only 2:08 2:08 p.m. I got a lot of compliments, not on my bathing suit, but on the dress that's on the ground right now. On that Amazon dress. I'll link it if future me remembers to link it down below. I think I want to get it in some other colors too. I don't have any other beach trips coming up. I'm thinking I want to do beach for my birthday. I'm like 90% sure I want to do beach for my birthday. But it was very comfortable, very flowy. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower, going to hopefully not fall asleep. I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. I hate to admit this, but I'm tired. I'm 31. I wish I had that energy, but I'm gonna try to fight it and possibly go to the pool. If y'all don't hear from me, the sleep won. The sleep did win. Okay, so I am back. I did unfortunately end up taking a nap, but it is now 4:45. The bus comes back around at 5, so I'm gonna take the bus to head back downtown Key West. There's this restaurant that I want to try out. It says it's a Haitian restaurant. I don't know, why do I talk to the mirror? Why don't I just talk to you guys like a regular? Why do I do this? I feel like y'all gotta just see the fit. Y'all gotta see the fit. But it is a Haitian restaurant. I don't know if I've had specifically Haitian food, like a place that called themselves a Haitian restaurant. I've had Caribbean, like I love Caribbean food. Caribbean food is my jam, but it's so, you know, Caribbean, it could be Jamaican, it can be from so many different places. Most of the time I associate it with Jamaican food for some odd reason when I know it's not specifically Jamaica. But I love curry chicken, and I didn't see curry chicken on the menu, and I was like, I get to try something else perhaps. Oxtails maybe. So I'm excited about that. I got some rice and beans feelings in my soul right now. So I checked Yelp Friday night when I got yesterday for the restaurants I wanted to try. So Blue Haven was the place I had earlier with the key lime pie. I liked it. It was my first time trying key lime pie. I asked you guys on Instagram, have you guys had it before? Right now, like most of my polls on Instagram, it's like a 48-52 split between yes and no. But for me, it was pretty good. I mean, I've had lemon meringue pie. I'm a dinosaur who remembers when Chick-fil-A actually used to have cheesecake and lemon meringue pie. My grandpa loved it from there. He was really sad when they got rid of that. So I've tried lemon meringue, never had key lime pie. It was really good. It was really good. So this place, I tagged 4 places. Like I went through 100 and so 200 Yelp reviews of places. I look at food, not just reviews. And I like the food. I love the food pictures of this place. So I'm gonna go to Moe's restaurant, and Blue Haven is what I had earlier. So it is now 4:47. I'm gonna head downstairs so I can catch the 5 o'clock bus and head downtown. So I am back. Oxtails was good. It was enough to bring back some. It was the feeling. It was very filling. I was getting pretty hot pretty fast, and I said, you know what? And they also gave me a free key lime, and I think this is pumpkin. That was the only other thing I saw on the menu, but she brought me 2 little slivers, and I was like, oh, they're so cute. And then I realized as soon as I got here, I don't have either a microwave nor do I have a fork. So I will figure out how I'm gonna eat this, because I do want to definitely try both the pies for sure. Definitely give Moe's restaurant a good recommend. It was a lot of like locals there, and you could tell because they were like the regular. So it was a lot of the folk in there. So I probably was like the only outsider, but I think those are the best restaurants. I saw a lot of people at this hotel come in with Sonic bags and Outback Steakhouse bags, and I'm like, for what? Because I have a Sonic and an Outback Steakhouse. You saw my last vlog. I think I stopped at Sonic in my last vlog. I have those things near me. I don't want to come here. I want to eat where the locals eat. I want to eat where the food is good. I want to eat where, you know, the people be at. So it is 6, almost 7 o'clock. My goal is, again, from all my mama bears out there who watch me, because I got a lot of mama bears, I appreciate you, who are watching this vlog on pins and needles. The fact that you're watching this means I made it back in one piece. But my goal was to at least try to be back home before sun started going down, just because this isn't my first solo trip. I also remembered that when I would go for work, I would travel alone. I think it's different because sometimes I would meet up with other people who would fly in from there, because we have multiple locations from their location. So technically I didn't, some people I didn't know, so technically I flew on the plane by myself there, and then when I got there I would meet up with them. We would do lunch. Sometimes I would have dinner by myself. A lot of the times I would, because again, I like to try places, you know, that not other people want to go to. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday and it is 9:14 a.m. I got up a little bit later today. I did sleep in a wee bit, but I'm going to seize the day right away. I'm going to take my shower, get dressed, and then I don't know which one I want to do first, beach or butterfly. I keep calling it a museum, but like butterfly place. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but we'll see when we get there. Don't know which one I'm gonna do first, but you'll see the order coming up now.
Chances I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Chances I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you.
So now I am back from the beach. It is now 5:29, almost 5:30, and I had fun today. Now the Butterfly Conservatory, got the name right today because it was on the outside. I really enjoyed it. Is my stamp gone? My stamp is almost gone. They put a stamp on your hand so you could go back for throughout the rest of the day. It's closed now. They actually close at 4:30. On the site they say 5:30, but I googled beforehand before I went there. They actually let the last people in at 4:30, but they close their doors and those people got to be out by 5:30. So they're open, but you can go in as many times. So if you go in at 8, you can come back at 5. And I kind of wanted to go back because I just wanted to go a little bit slower. There were so many butterflies, so many plants, but I was like, I was taking video. I can refer back to it to relive the memories if I want to. There were so many plants in there. If you're somebody who's into not just butterflies but plants, you guys know I'm a plant head, so there were so many plants in there that I actually owned. So I was like, oh, I have that. If you watch my house tour video, you saw like I have I used to have one of those allocations. My home just didn't have the humidity and the sun that Florida has, so mine didn't do as well and thriving as those allocations did. But I had a couple of, you know, mirroring plants in my home. So loved the plants, the food, Fireflies. Now Fireflies, interesting restaurant. Love the vibe of that restaurant. Vibe of that restaurant was so cool. They didn't say this anywhere on the site, and it might just be who was reviewing the restaurant, but the restaurant played, it's like they had my Spotify playlist. It's like the inside of it, the workers working there, nothing about it, the tables, nothing about it gives you the vibe that it would be playing the music was playing. But I mean, I walked in and it was like In the Club by 50 Cent. I was like, okay, you know, they're playing in between, you know, hits and oldies. I mean, no, every single song was my kind of song. I mean, was a me kind of song. I mean, Back That Thing Up by Juvenile Heck done came on. Ja Rule, your smell, those hips, I love it when you look at me, babe. It was like every single song was a song I knew. I was like, okay. At first I thought it was a fluke, and then I looked around and I was like, I wasn't the only person who kind of looked like me in here. So I was like, who is this? Is this music for me? Is it for me specifically? The food itself, like the waffle, you can't really mess up the waffle. You might can, but you can't really mess it up. The chicken, however, a little on the drier side. Could have used a little bit more flavor, and that flavor when they kept in that music, they could have transformed and put in that chicken itself. No problem getting in. And one thing I will say, take my entry into restaurants with a kind of grain of salt. I would say I am traveling by myself, so it's a lot easier for me to get into places. Like, I've had no waits at any of the restaurants I've gone to. Been pretty easy. A lot of people probably come on vacation, they're traveling with multiple people, so it's going to take some time to get a table. Like my Uber driver called it today Blue Heaven, and I thought it was Blue Haven, but she said that restaurant typically has a 2-hour wait. When I went there yesterday, it had a 1 hour 30-minute wait. They told the people who were ahead of me an hour 30, and I was like, oh man, well let me just tell them my name so I can like put myself down. And they were like, oh no, we got room at the bar, go ahead in, go ahead and sit yourself down. So I love that about solo traveling, because I haven't had no waits at any of these places and just kind of walk in and kick it on down. I think an hour 30 wait, and what they have is next door there is a bar waiting area. So there's like a literal waiting area out on the other side of the street. I wish I had taken a picture of it, of the other side of the street that was packed full of people, but they have a bar there, so if you want to kind of turn up. She did say if you go for dinner, eat ahead. Just eat ahead. Don't go there on an empty stomach. So just FYI, if you go there, I really like there. They said their brunch is really good. You saw my key lime pie yesterday. I don't think I actually showed what I ate. I only got a soup. Because your girl was drained. The sun had drained. Fort Zachary had taken the sun had woofed it out of me, so I just got a soup, and I had gotten that key lime pie. So do I recommend the Butterfly Conservatory? Absolutely. If you're into butterflies, if you're into anything nature, go there, experience there. Again, you get a little stamp that is rubbing off, so you can go there. In terms of beaches, let me rank the beaches too, because I want you guys to have a fun Key West experience if you ever come here. So I went to 3. You guys saw the first day beach I went to. Fort Taylor State Park is a state park and a beach. And then the beach I went to today is Smathers. So I kind of went in reverse order of the best. I really like Smathers. I will say the Uber driver told me seaweed is higher, so it's a lot more seaweedy. Like, I got a lot more salt in my hair. I smell kind of salty right now. The hair, you know, so crochet hair absorbs the scents, and when I go to most oceans, you just really smell it like that. You smell it because the seaweed is overpowering, but it's just this time of year. So if it's another time of year, love that beach. Go to that beach, free beach. The next greatest beach I think you kind of gotta go to, just because it was a nice atmosphere, is the Fort Zachary beach. Now again, like I said yesterday, the entry is $2.50, but the person ahead had paid already, so I kind of didn't pay that $2.50, but I think it's worth it at least to enter that. And then the first beach I went to wasn't really even it's a beach. It comes up as a beach. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's right near Duval Street, and it's very tiny. It was a very tiny beach. It was pretty, but it was like so miniature. So those are the beaches. Again, this is not like Miami or Myrtle Beach, where I step outside of my hotel and there's water. There is water, but it's not beach. It's like a very marina heavy fishing town here. So you kind of have to go places for the beach, which I don't mind. I'm fine with that. Laid out, probably a whole different color. You know, bathing suit is telling different stories, revealing my truth, tanned a little bit. I even looked, it was funny, when where my Apple Watch typically is definitely super tan right now, but nonetheless had fun. So now let's go eat that Cuban and probably tuck her in for the night. Again, it is tuck her in for the night. I have a flight in the morning. It's not super early because I'm right near the airport. I could walk to the airport, take me 2 minutes, but I have a flight tomorrow. Probably don't know how TSA, this airport is really small here in Key West, so might get there maybe about 9. I might be pushing it 8:30ish. So probably gonna eat my Cuban, pack up what is a kind of mess going on right now on my floor, and then connect with y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is Monday. It is 7:33 a.m. My flight is at 10. Well, I'm right by the airport though, so I probably won't leave here. I think the one thing I looked up, the lifts are taking about like 5 minutes to get here. I know they have a shuttle here, but I don't even know how that works. So it's like lifts are taking a couple minutes just because it's super early, but it's right here. So I am going to head over to the airport very shortly. But I did want to say before I checked out of the hotel, just ideas about staying when you stay, if you come to Key West again. Just want to be as helpful as possible. So I stayed at the DoubleTree Hilton Grand Key, I believe, in Key West, and this is considered New Town, and then there's Old Town, which is where I did a majority of the stuff. So I will say I'm further from the action, but again, this is the hotel that I like. I'm a very much so research-based person, so I research crochet hair. You gotta realize I do this same. I don't just do this for crochet hair. I do this for every element of my life. So all the hotels I looked at, and Old Town, I just wasn't really feeling like they just didn't catch my eye. So I am closer to New Town. The Old Town, even the hotels I passed on the way here, I wasn't like vibing with. Now some people may say, what, Airbnb? For here, and it's being a beach town, it's not any cheaper. It's not any cheaper, and especially being one person. Airbnb is typically a money savers when it's, you know, 3, 4, 5 people. I'm one human being, so it's gonna cost me. I'm not splitting this with anybody else. So I'd say for the action, I'd say for the everything going on, stay in Old Town. For a little bit more quiet, my Lyft driver said it's a lot more bustling, hustling in Old Town. New Town is a lot more quiet, which I'm fine with quiet. So just that as my recommendation. Now I am going to head to the airport and head on back to Charlotte. I am craving catfish. I don't know what this is. I don't know what, you know, this means, but I am craving catfish so bad right now. So as soon as I touch down, part of me wants to go get my weenie and reunite, but a part of me wants that catfish, and I know I'm leaning towards that catfish. So I'm gonna stop in Charlotte, probably get my catfish, and then cook up and connect with Winnie a little bit later. But nonetheless, see you guys along the way.
I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, if I want something, I got it. Hey.
So I am back home. I did stop by Nana's to get my catfish. You see the glorious catfish, and I decided go ahead and top it off with a cake. Why not? I love their catfish. So I'm about to throw down on that, but I did want to use this time to close out the vlog. After I eat this, I'm gonna have to go pick up Winnie. I just want to, Winnie's a food stare. She'll stare at you while you eat food. So just to avoid that, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, then go get Winnie, and then come back home, and then, you know, post today's video. Today is a Monday, so I have to get up today's video, which I didn't edit throughout the trip. I already had this video pre-uploaded, I think since last Wednesday. It was like sitting in the queue ready to be uploaded today, so I didn't edit outside of on the plane. Only time I edited was when I was on the plane. So yeah, there might be a little shortage of videos this week, but nonetheless, you got this video whenever you're watching this video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't, we want all the love and support over here on this channel. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of this good vlog content I got coming your way this summer, and other content I have coming your way. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can keep up and see these little pockets of time I share in real time on my Instagram at Lia Lavon 89, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.